My bad. I was messing with these fucking buttons right here, but now I know not to touch them. Okay, that's interesting. Gotta be watching what I press now. I was just out of curiosity, like, let's see what this shit does. She had my shit tripping. Yeah, but like I was saying, I did drop a video on, this channel if you guys want to scope it out about the, police and all that. Why people say fuck the police or why people have, anger towards them. But what's good with everybody on this Madness Monday? And I gotta make sure I put that shit over there. That way I don't accidentally press it, because then that shit was tripping. Had me on a loop or some shit. Seriously, all these effects that it gives us, like options, I don't understand why anybody would need that on a live. Like, for what? They have like all these, like, I guess it's like to filters. I guess that's what the people call them, right? Filters. All these filters. Why people would need filters on a live, I have no idea. Maybe insecurities. I truly don't know. But yeah, that, just regarding the relationship between people in the ghettos projects with law enforcement, and why, people say F the police, and where all this anger comes from for these individuals, right? If they're there to make sure that you're safe, right? But like I said, just like with anything else that people take advantage of power and their positions, their job is no different, because they're humans nonetheless. So you will have individuals that take advantage of, their position, their power, their authority. They're not immune to that. So you will have individuals that, tend to, do that. And people can't be upset because they call them out on them, right? I get it that there's some people out there that are just like, maybe they do too much. Like, you have these, how can I say, these private journalists, right? That do cop watch, right? They, whenever a cop, pulls somebody over or is conducting something, right, they record them, right? For the civilians, safety, of course, because like I said, if these individuals feel like no cameras are on, they tend to be doing shit they're not supposed to be doing. But some of these individuals tend to harass the cops, right? They call them names and insult them. But like I said, they, even though these individuals are insulting them, they don't have the right to try to come and arrest them now, or to get mad. Even though that's fucked up, like, bro, they know the territory of their job, bro. They gotta maintain a professional attitude at all times, even if they're being insulted. So it is. If not, then they don't have what it takes to be a cop. It's as simple as that. Then they pick the wrong profession. If they can't, stay, can't keep their composure, it's not the career for you then. It's like saying somebody who has an attitude problem going into customer service. I don't think that's the best job for them. Right? They're not gonna last. What's cracking like it, Mr. Pasa? What you getting yourself into, Ishi? And it's crazy to me how many people out there don't know what their laws are. You gotta know what your rights are. You gotta know what your rights are. Because a lot of cops take advantage of people because they don't know their rights. Just because they tell you, hey, you come here. What's your name? You don't have to go. Just because they call you over there, you don't have to go, and you don't have to give them your name. If you're not being detained and arrested, you are not obligated to talk to them or answer their questions or give them your name or ID or even listen to what the fuck they're telling you. You know what I mean? But people feel like they have to, and it's like, no, bro, you don't have to. You can tell them no, and they can't be mad. They could be mad all they want, bro, but at the end they can't do nothing about it. But some of them will tend to, go and try to grab you and shit like that. And it's like, whoa, bro. See, now you fucked up because now you broke the law, my guy. And some people don't know that. Like, well, no, the guy's being a jerk, doesn't want to give his name. Well, he doesn't have to, though. That's within his rights. So you want him to now you want this police officer to take advantage of his rights. And that's cool. Like, that is crazy. Just started my therapy session. Wish me luck, my journey. Hey, I wish you all the best, bro, and I guarantee you would find, peace, You know, it's all, especially, just taking the first steps, bro, it's already, a step in the right direction, right? In wanting to find, peace for yourself. So I commend you, my friend. Cops can't search your car if they do. Oh yeah, they can't search your car either. No, they can't. Yeah. People feel like if they tell them to, that they have to, and it's like, no, bro, you don't have to. You can tell them no. And that's the frustrating part. The fact that they try to get away with it, like, and even try, like, bro, why are you trying when you already know that that's against the law, my guy? Like, fucking A. See, that's the reason why they have body cameras. Because, people could be mad at, the civilians, but it's like, do you not understand that the cop is breaking the law right now? He's breaking the law by trying to do this. You may not like that, or you may try to side in the cop's favor, but at the end of the day, he is breaking the law. So who's in the right or wrong right here? If they go to court, that cop is going to be wrong, bro. And now that police precinct is going to get sued, and this gentleman's going to win, even though you morally probably don't think so, that it should be like that. Well, that officer should have gone by the book and followed the law. Try to get mad at somebody, accusing them of breaking the law when you yourself broke the law, in the beginning, from the gates. They have to maintain doing their job while, following the law, and by staying professional. Just because they had a bad day, or they're having a bad day, or, just because you smart mouth them does not give them the right to now insult you or want to place you under arrest. That's power tripping. You think that you have that authority when you don't. That badge does not give you that authority. You have to maintain calm and collect. Just like people ignore the trolls. Don't pay attention to people that talk shit about you. They also have to do that. So they may be insulted while they're doing their job, but they have to maintain with a positive attitude because it's their profession. If not, then why did they choose that career? Then clearly they don't have what it takes to be a law enforcement officer. They chose the wrong profession. It's that simple. But just, they want to feel like they're the boss. They get to do whatever they want. No, you don't, my friend. You don't. Like, oh, we'll see who people call the crime happens to them. Hey, people can be upset, bro, but they're breaking that. So you're telling me that cops should violate people's civil rights? That is so stupid. The ignorance is crazy. The reason they have to now, there's new rules and regulations for police officers and body cams and everything, is because a lot of them were doing shit they weren't supposed to be doing. That's the reason why all this shit got passed, and the reason why there's so many rules now. They were doing shit they weren't supposed to be doing. They were found guilty. That's the reason for this. It's not because they're trying to make it harder for them. They don't just wake up and say, how can we make their jobs harder now? It's because they were doing shit they weren't supposed to be doing. That's why all this shit is the way it is now. So, you only have them. They only have themselves to blame. It's crazy. Happy Veterans Day. We're vets in the street. No, yeah. Shout out to all the vets. You know what I mean? I know people think that I have a problem with the military, right? Because of the videos I have dropped. People always miss the point that I make with those videos. Is like, I'm not saying that I have a problem with it. I'm saying that, it's the same as this, but people choose to want to hate on one and not the other, and it makes absolutely no sense. It's crazy. Like, I don't judge these individuals just like I don't judge those individuals. See, I'm not the one with the problem. See, you're judging one but not the other, which is strange. That's why I call it out. Because it makes no sense. See, I'm not the one with the issue. I'm nervous, but oh no, it's all good, bro. Like, there's nothing to be nervous. Like, you'll see. I can't explain it to you, but you'll see when you'll feel like the weight of the world has been lifted off your shoulders. I'm assuming when people find religion, that's probably the feeling that they feel. One of the, like, that's how I felt when I when I started reading Friedrich Nietzsche's work, that's how I felt. And I'm assuming that that's how people feel when they find God in their life. That feeling that they feel. I'm assuming that that's what it feels like. Because I felt like the world of the shoulders, the burden of whatever was lifted off my shoulders. And yes, I have read the Bible and everything like that, but like I said, I'm not religious, so all of that was just, to me, it was not effective because to me, it's not real. But Friedrich Nietzsche, was real, right? It was real work, real evidence, real proof. So, real science, pues. So it made sense. So, you know what I mean? So stuff made sense instead of, just believing in magic. And this is just my opinions, not to, insult nobody or offend nobody. Just, my opinions. To a professional, yes. It's always, I get it. It's cool that people want to be friends, with the individuals, and they're there to hear their friends' problems and all that. And, that's perfectly fine, and it's healthy to talk to anybody. It doesn't even matter, right? But if you're looking to find answers, right, and you want answers, you have to go to a professional, because even though the profession in itself, yeah, got a lot of people talking shit, about the profession, like, oh, they don't even have a hard job. All they really have to do is just sit there and listen. Like, what kind of job is that? And it's like, no, bro, it's deeper than that, bro. They know what to look for, what to ask for, how to engage in conversation. Something that a friend is not going to be able to do, right? Because they don't know. Not only that, friends tend to provide, favoritism. They tend to not really tell you, what you really need to hear. Some even maybe, are the source of the problems, right? So since they have, biased views, you can see why, it's probably not the best people to go to talk about your feelings to. Southside Ishi. Eso es todo, hijo. Puro gang banging. Are you a vet from East Los like me? Puros vatos locos, eh. ¿Qué pasa? From Alaska? Damn. Shout out to Alaska and your snow. No, hombre, y en Alaska sí está cabrón. They be tagging on the snow and fucking gangbanging in snowmobiles. No, está perro ya. Instead of pit bulls, motherfuckers be taking pictures with fucking wolves. With polar bears. Su puta madre. Snow. They be having snowball fights. They do drive-by throwing snowballs. Okay, she's crazy. Imagine fools rolling up on a polar bear. Ah. Man, that's too gangster. Motherfuckers gangbanging in blizzards. Can't even see where you're shooting. Está cabrón. Bullets don't work over there because the gun's free, so you gotta use fucking flamethrowers. Fuck. That was said in penguins. That was said my dog is a moose. Oh, nah, that's probably one of the best ones I have heard yet on my channel. Fuck it, man. I was not expecting that one. That my boy, that shit's gangster. Who said they got a moose? That's too thug. You guys are too much, man. Carne asada in an igloo? Serio, huh? Shit. All gangster? No mames. Right there, the homies do need the high socks to maintain warm. And the ponchos. Nah, because they do got, gangs over there in Alaska in crime. As crazy as that may sound. Like, yeah, that shit exists everywhere, bro. Got native ones and everything. Shit's no joke. Like, damn, you can't find peace nowhere. Motherfuckers had igloos and shit. Have you ever tried hometown buffet? I heard it's whack. Yeah, hometown buffet was not. That shit was whack, bro. That shit was not. That shit was all hype, bro. You go in and the fucking food. Yeah, they got a variety of food, but the food is garbage quality, bro. Like frozen dinner type shit, bro. So if you want like a good tasting meal, nah, that's just not the place to visit. Cause the food, like I said, bro, it tasted like some microwave shit, bro. Like the shit that's frozen, you just put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. That's what that shit tastes like. Like it's all garbage. Like yeah, I mean, it's edible, right? Like you eat it, right? It's cheap, whatever the fuck. If you're looking to just eat a bunch of it, right? But not for quality though. I can't say that I went to hometown buffet and I was like, damn, fool, that shit was bomb. Like it fills you up, it hits the spot, but it's not like something that you'll tell somebody, hey, fucking, let's go right here. They have good food. If I go back to East Los, can you hook me up with a job? I don't have the power for that. I could put in a good word, right? But that's as much as I could do. I'll be like, nah, this fool gets down, homie. Trust me, bro. This vato right here, shingon, right? But at the end of the day, is the head, is the boss that stamps all that. Más soy un pinche. I'm just another fucking flea right here. Trump said he was gonna make hometown buffet great again. Even he can't do that, bro. Don't insult hometown buffet. That's one of my favorite spots. It's legit. I know what I'm telling you. I recommend it. Would I lie to you guys? Would I lie? Come on. Latinos look for who has a finger. Eagle. And they come up. McDonald's or Burger King? Probably McDonald's. McDonald's got more variety. But Burger King tastes better, though. But if I had to pick between two, then I need the variety, right? Because then I'm going to get tired of for the same shit over and over again, so. That's right after he's going to make... That fool has a sick-ass agenda, huh? Damn. He's going to be tackling some tough stuff right there, bro. I ain't even going to lie. Just like he's going to make, wearing socks with sandals cool again. Bro, I'm telling you, that fool's got a sick, work ethic. He's going to be tackling some serious issues, bro. Come on, guys. Who do you think made Papa John's great again? Come on. Let's be real. Trump's shadow. Steele, remember that? Yeah, that was my uncle. I know he denies me, bro, but that's my Theo. We call him Carrot. Because he's always been orange. There's hometown buffet in Temple City closed down. No, all the hometown buffets closed down. That shit went bankrupt. They went out of business. Yeah, so you won't find no hometowns no more. Those shits were everywhere, bro. But yeah, those shits fucking valieron verga. Just like the 99-cent store. How they closed all those shits down too? And that was my favorite place, bro. I love the 99. Now there's no more 99. Now I gotta go to the Dollar Tree. It's not the same, bro. They don't got as much shit. Fuck it. It is what it is. No, for real, I'm being dead serious. Those were my places to be at. I know people they're ashamed of admitting that for some strange reason. I don't know why. Like, bro, you can get shit for $1, my guy. Come on now. Like, this was shot at the 99. Like, yeah, I do, what? Fuck, what kind of shit is that? Trump's going to make Shadow's page good again. Nah, bro. Nah, he will deny me. Trust me. I know what I'm telling you. How do you think the second Trump presidency will go? Will it be similar or different than the first? In my personal opinion, I hope it goes better, and I really do hope that motherfucker succeeds. Even though people may think I'm being sarcastic, not being that serious, I hope that motherfucker actually does succeed and actually, get shit going. Actually does, fix America or make it great or whatever the fuck he says. I hope he really does. But do I have confidence in him? No. Do I feel like it's gonna be like his first presidency? Yes. Just you can't teach an old dog new tricks, bro. And if he hasn't learned by now that of his age, if he still acts the way he acts at his age, bro, why are people thinking that he's gonna now be different, bro, or change, or all of a sudden, be different than how he's been these fucking 70 years of his life? If it hasn't happened now, bro, guess what? It's not gonna happen. But like I said, I hope he does good, but I just feel like he's not gonna, and he's only got himself to blame for people thinking that of him, because he has only shown, for these people to be right. So, people can even be like, oh, well, you guys are being harsh on him. He's got himself to blame for that. His actions, bro. If he wouldn't behave the way he behaves, then people wouldn't think that of him. You got yourself to blame. Would you take his money? Would I take his money? Like, let's say if he offered me a job, like, to work with him, no. And I'm being dead serious. I would not take, nothing from him. Just because of my views on him, I wouldn't accept nothing from him. Not to say that I will insult the individual or, anything like that, right? I just do me and let him do him. But I wouldn't take nothing from him. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not an apology that we're looking for. It's like, bro, if you were to change your behavior, amongst, people, right, and the way you act, then, people wouldn't feel this way about you. But since you tend to treat everybody like shit and want to dominate everybody, but then you want the respect, nah, that's not how it works. You don't get that. Do you like El Pollo Loco? Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's dry as fuck, bro. So it's like hit or miss with them guys. Jones is the number one pound for pound fighter. Nah, my boy is Tekashi 6ix9ine, isn't it? It's actually Jake Paul. For real. Jake Paul's legit, my boy. Y'all don't want none of him. My boy, he's gonna go down in the Hall of Fame of fighters. For sure. Him and what's that guy's name? The one that was a YouTube boxer that went and just was beating up everybody at gyms. And he claimed to be a chingon fighter, and then fucking he got his ass whooped by Floyd Mayweather Sr. That shit was funny. One of the best videos I have seen. Trump too old to be president again. No, well, yeah, that's true, but he just wanted to, say that he won again, bro. He just needed to get the W over Biden. After this, bro, he doesn't give a fuck no more. He doesn't care. Why do you think he's running again, bro? It's not because he wanted to actually fix the country and because, nah, that motherfucker wants to be golfing and chilling and not doing shit, bro. I mean, look at when he was president, how many times he would be golfing instead of doing work. He wants to be relaxed, but you know why he couldn't relax and why he had to run again? Because he had to get that W over Biden, bro. He had to say that. I won. I told you guys that I'm better than him. I told you guys that the first time was a fluke, that it was rigged. This proves it. Therefore, I could ride off into the sunset now. I just wanted to prove my point and to be able to say that the first one was a fluke. It was rigged. And I won. Fair and square. Nah, I honestly believe that this is why he ran again, and this is why this is happening. Because the fact that people were able to say that Biden beat him, that's just something that vato just can't handle, bro. He just can't live his life, the rest of his life, knowing that. People can say that. Then he just can't. He can't. You know, he's like, fuck that. If not, that vato would have been just chilling, all fine and dandy. Do you think? Oh, who do you think is the best boxer ever? The best Mexican boxer ever? Chavez had a lot of wins. He had a lot of fights. Probably out of the most fights out of any Mexican boxer, right? Um, De La Hoya had technique though. He had, you know, really, really good technique. Probably, you know, some of the best technique that we have seen out there. Canelo's been very dominant though, you know, as a fighter. And you know, obviously there's others, right? But those three are probably like top tier when it comes to the raza. But probably Chavez. He just had the most fights though, you know? And I mean fights, you know? Like I mean like that vato was out there fucking throwing it all on the table. You know? You know, if anytime you ever hear even like, you know, other boxers like blacks or white boxers ever talk about, you know, who they like and, you know, the dominance presence that they, you know, they felt that the raza, you know, what? They all said Chavez, you know? Chavez was a dog. Since when do you want so, since when do you want the leader of the free world care how they think about him? You walk in, you put your nose on the table until you're fired. Get the hell out of my get. Well, not to say that he should care about what people think about him, right? But like I said, he doesn't have the right to complain then, like how people treat him, you know, because that's one of his things that he always, you know, went on there like, I don't get it. The people are always, you know, never give me my credit. He always whines and complains about not getting this credit, this respect, and all that. Well, bro, how do you expect to get credit and respect when, I mean, what the shit that you put out there, the way you behave is the energy you're gonna receive right back. So if you're gonna come like that, then people are gonna come that way to you too. You know, the crazy part is that he doesn't know why it's like that. It is like, huh. So you don't know why people don't give you your flowers. Strange. Do you like Taco Bell? They got the best burrito supreme. Yeah, I like Taco Bell. I know a lot of people talk shit about Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. Taco Bell's good. I don't understand people's problem. They give you diarrhea. Look, every time I have a Taco Bell, that shit never give me the chorro or nothing like that. That shit is good. It tastes good. I like it. I don't see what the problem is. Like, oh no, that shit gives you the red. Bro, I have ate that shit. That shit never gave me chorro. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe it's the location you're visiting. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Charlie. Yeah. Woo! When that video when they put hands on that was the best video I had ever seen ever on the internet, bro. Cause that motherfucker swears he was so fucking, you know, Mr. Chingon. I'm glad they fucking whooped his ass the way they whooped his ass. Well deserved. Stupid. Fucking guy thinks he can just say whatever he wants, bro, and not have no consequences to it. Like, bro, you're out. I'm glad he got a reality check. Tyson is going to knock out Jay. You think so? But he's old. I get it. He's Shingon. He's still in physical top tier shape for his age. And you know what? But he's still old, and that's still going to play a factor whether people want to admit it or not. You know? He can't take punches like how he used to. His stamina is not how he used to. And all that is going to play a factor here. And even though Jake's an amateur and all that, he is still young and in his prime, right? Gonna have more stamina and gonna have more strength. But obviously, you know, Tyson, this is his thing, bro. He's the master right here. It's the master would be good, right, in a profession where it's mental, right, the mental aspect of things, right. But this takes also, you know, energy, strength, stamina. which age just, takes away from you, unfortunately. You know what I mean? But obviously, if he beats him, it's not because he's a better boxer; it's because of the age gap. Because like I guarantee you, put a fighter, if he beats Tyson and wins, he's not a good boxer. Because if you put a fighter the same age as him, he's more likely gonna lose. Because boxers obviously gonna have more experience, and now they're equal in age and all that. Nah, out of topic. Gotta do update G Life. Different ways. Oh, I know. All of that shit's gonna get an updated, version of it. Don't trip. It's all coming. Y'all be patient with me, bro. Y'all be patient. What are your thoughts on child therapy and children anger issues? Well, definitely, one of the best things out there, in my personal opinion. If I was a billionaire, that's stuff that I would, charity things I would donate to. Like, um, helping better understand or combat these types of situations, because like I said, if you want to get to the root of problems, it starts when they're young, right? Because troubled kids will turn into troubled adults. It's just the way it is. You got to stop the problem before it gets to that point, because once it gets to that point, it's a lot harder to now get an individual to change the way he is. It's more easier when we're going through the learning and soaking up process when we're children. That's when we start painting now our overall character and how we're going to behave as adults. Because once you're an adult, it's harder for individuals to now grasp that and now want to change, and actually, be productive. You know what I mean? It's kind of like saying you're right-handed. Your whole life you're right-handed, whatever. You play baseball, you throw with your right. Now you can start training and teaching yourself to throw with your left. And you've been training for a good minute, throwing with your left. But if I now tell you here, catch, you're gonna catch with your right. Your natural instinct's gonna take over, and you're gonna go with with what you were brought up knowing. And that's one of the tests that has been shown, before that I've seen. And it's like, why is it that I couldn't stay, locked into this? Because when your natural instincts kick in, bro, you're gonna go to what you were brought up doing. That's why the problems have to start at the source. Because they're a lot more difficult to now control and sustain when you're, older. That's why they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's why old people are stubborn and won't change their views. This is the reason why. Not my opinion. You can argue with the research. Science, just the way it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my lunch is over. We got to get back to it. It was good chopping it up with you guys, and we out.